Hello everyone, welcome to Inception EV. Today I was working on the programming of the micropod system and I have made some progress that I wanted to share with you so I can have some initial opinion in this regards. Let's enjoy. Here is the micropod. This micropod is not connected with any electrical components yet, but I have put the battery in and then all the electronics are laid out in here. All of them will be on the back of the micropod. So what I have done in here is actually I'm using uh, a JKBMS for my battery pack because this is the most advanced and smart BMS that I have found in the market so far, but it also has some issues that is not my concern at this moment because I want to design and build my own BMS and my own charging module. In here you can see this is a third party charging module. It has its own controller and it's a big setup, but when I will design and build my own charging system, then I don't need this much of electronics in my setup. And then you can see a MOSFET switch which controls the charging flow from this charging module to the battery pack. Since I'm using JKBMS, I couldn't find any way to connect the BMS with the main microcontroller, that is ESP32S3, using Arduino code. But I was successful connect the BMS with ESP home language. That's why I had to use a secondary ESP32, that I used ESP home language to connect the battery BMS and getting all the battery data. And this one is connected to this one using MQTT. So it's receiving all the battery data from the BMS and sending to this one using the MQTT. That's all I needed. And then here is the RFID module and a detection switch which will detect the if there is a battery present in the micropod or not. It's very simple setup but good enough for my set. And then there is the stepper motor control locking mechanism. Also others some control button, LED status LED etc, and some buck converters to power this all the components. Let me share the output so far. So here is the UI that I designed. In here you can see it's a card style design. The first one has device information which I haven't added yet, and then this is the battery status, and then the power status, then temperature and system status, which has some control button which is very important for my system, and then the battery cell information. So I have 24 cells, that's why there are 24 cell information in this UI. So far I need all these, and in future I may update it, but this is good enough for the prototype. And okay, here is the programming that I have written, and this is the ESP home log, which this is the C3 log. C3 log is all the data and sending it to S3. S3 is written in Arduino code. That's why the serial monitor is showing all the refined data in here, and this refined data is showing in the wave UI. That's my way that I have been working, and so far it's going okay. This is all the progress that I made, and if you have any input to make this system more reliable, more secure, or better, please share me your thoughts, and hope I will share more updates in coming days. And as soon as the micropod system is completed, I will share a in-depth video of it. That's all for today. Hope you guys like it, and see you soon. Peace.